20 years of Pokemon. 20 years of being a trainer. 20 years of getting gym badges and the like. And as you can see, the core principle of the Pokemon game hasn't changed much. So I, 3 Hellgear, am going to talk a little bit about Pokemon for a while. As you can see, I'm a pretty stacked trainer. I got the badges from just about every region. I got the frontier symbols. I even completed the E-League, but they don't have the E-League crests for trainer cards yet. That and Pokemon coordinator ribbons, yeah, I'm not really that good of a coordinator. I mean, I can hold it down with my swallow and all that, but anyway, 2016 is the year where they're going to release the original Pokemon games, Red, Blue, and Yellow, on the 3DS eShop, if they haven't already. It's nice to go back and see what was going on, but I want to ask all of you out there in YouTube land, what do you think is next for the Pokemon Company? What do you expect to see from them in the next game where we travel another region? Well, I'm showing off these badges because I want to discuss something that Game Freak has decided to be pansies about. Yeah, I said it, pansies about, because you guys are a bunch of chicken scratchers. Take a look at these badges. I know they're kind of hard to see, but every badge from each of the regions up to Kalos is here, including the 2 black and white 2 ones right under the Unova badge set. And here's what I've noticed. With the exception of the Johto region, every region has seemed to have an electric type gym. Now, when black and white came out, I thought to myself, you know what? I've been saying it for years, but we really need a dark type gym. But with black and white, we might just get it. Only to be denied. Access denied. And I thought to myself, really? Why no dark type gym? Then in Kalos we're introduced to the new fairy type, and the fairy type gets a gym before the dark type? Yeah, somebody on Game Freak needs to explain this excuse. Now, let me be clear. The Johto region is when Steel and Dark type Pokemon were introduced to all of us, but in this whole time, the Olivine gym, which was the first Steel type gym, and then there was the other one in Sinnoh, I can't remember the name. Something with a C, but I know it's the one you have to surf across. That's a Steel type gym. Yet, down in Kalos in Levere Town, we get the Fairy type gym as number 6. Now let's be honest. In Olivine, that was gym number 6. But still, no dark type gym. So, the first beef I would like to throw out there to all you programmers at Game Freak. Next region, can Gym 6, 7, or 8 be the dark type finally? You guys talk about what you haven't done in Pokemon. Well, that's the main thing you haven't done. Mainly as an excuse. Some trainers believe that the people at Game Freak hate the dark type. Sorry about that. I'm sure about the trainer thing. But yeah, what's the deal, Game Freak? Do you guys just hate the dark type? Or would you rather give the electric types that other gym badge, neglecting the dark types? What, you guys need a nightlight or something? Let's talk about some more Pokemon games coming out. Mainly that Pokken Tournament. Now, to those of you who don't know, Pokken Tournament was pretty much done by Namco, the same people who did Tekken, and it's going to be an all-out fighting game. It got a really big following in Japan, so it'll probably do really well here in America and the Americas in the western part of the world. Now, what they said in the Nintendo Direct after the late Iwata's passing is that there's a Shadow Mewtwo amiibo card, and that got me thinking, will the Smash Brothers amiibos be usable for this game because let's think about it. Lucario and Pikachu have a Smash Brothers amiibo. Not to mention Charizard and Greninja and all them, but it would be nice to have the Pokemon Smash Brothers amiibos usable in the Pokken tournament. Get some data on that. Especially the Mewtwo amiibo that just recently launched this holiday season. I wonder if you could play as regular Mewtwo and Shadow Mewtwo. I mean, if the Pikachu and Lucario amiibos don't work, there's going to be a big number of problems. There's my team, by the way. Me and the Eevees. We go a long way. There's a big history about that, too. I had a friend who asked the question, which way is best suited for Eevee's training? And this was during the Johto time when Espeon and Umbreon were introduced. So she decided to raise a team of 6 Eevees and evolve 5 of them. She passed away, unfortunately, but I kind of took it upon myself to make the legacy happen. And I've been doing the whole Eevee team thing ever since. Love these guys. If I'd have to say my favorite normal type Pokemon is Eevee. And my favorite electric type Pokemon, no lies here, Jolteon. Now, let's be frank. I want to go back to the dark types for a minute. One thing that could occur to me is that you guys really don't know how to rock a team of dark types for a gym. So let me throw out a few ideas. Dark types have really been coming up in the world. And some dark types really cool. For example, Absol. Absol has a mega form which, oh god, that thing hits like a Mack truck. Then again, Absol's always had high attack power. Hydreigon's a good choice. Oh, and what about Sableye? That also has a Mega Stone. Yeah, Sableye works pretty well. Also, Super Mystery Dungeon released not too long ago, and I've played the Mystery Dungeon series up to Gates of Infinity. I haven't really played that one too much, and I don't have Super Mystery Dungeon or the Rumble ones. But I've been pretty avid about this. Also, something I mentioned to the Game Freak company when they did their polls is, let's get another Pokemon Stadium game out. We haven't had one of those in years. Then again, Battle Revolution was the last one you guys ever made. But with the way you guys worked your Autodesk Maya for the 3DS versions of the game, I say why not? Give us another Pokemon Stadium for a change. That would be great. And of course, the big talk of the town is Volcanion. They finally gave us pictures for that, so they'll probably be releasing that real soon. Hopefully when you guys update the bank and give us a Volcanion, yeah, do that. And take away that stupid restriction where if you bring a Pokemon in from Transporter that it can't participate in 80% of the online competitive matches. That really blows a lot of chunks. It's like, oh hey, I got this real sweet Druddigan that I customed with shards from my white tube, but I brought it over and I can't use it. I have to actually catch a Druddigan in Meteor Falls or Victory Road to use. Lame. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say for now. Leave your comments below saying what you think should happen with the Pokemon Company in the next 20 years, in the next region, or your insights on Pokken Tournament. I'm going to be getting that game myself. Hopefully you will too. And, more people welcome. See you next time.